My work is about exploring how I became who I am now. And I was born in Yankton, raised in Lead, as the adopted daughter of a non-company doctor and his wife. They had great expectations of me. I was supposed to be a concert pianist or a doctor. And as a middle child, my fated role was to be the family rebel. My mother would attempt to keep me in line verbally, which was fruitless. She wanted a good child, which was impossible. Okay, Sabbath child. I ride the furious whirlwind and will reap it later. Born bathed in the autumnal essence of Diana's light, haunted by that silly nursery rhyme, I refuse that Midwestern stoic politeness. I will throw eggs at the wall and grind the shells into component molecules to fertilize my indoor garden. Oh, screw the bonny, bright, good and gay, although a few of those curses might be true. I will have my outburst of swift rage from my predestined bad temper. I demand your attention to my 75 years and hard-fought-for wisdom. I command your respect in spite of my love of muttering so-called obscenities. I am a creator in my own elite world, making small, beautiful, sparkling, durable trinkets. Okay, nothing in life is static and people can change and evolve. I changed and grew through the decades until at 41, I was forced to confront my mortality for the first time. Breast cancer is not a gift I would wish on anyone, but ultimately it was a gift and an agent of great changes in my life. I can live fearlessly and joyously. Decorating my body, a short biography in hats and shoes. I don't remember not having to wear shoes or clothes. When I was 10, I had a Davy Crockett coonskin cap and had high-top sneakers and moccasins. In between, there were training bras and bows, perms, bobs, DA haircuts, and tight French braids that pulled my eyelids back like Asian eyes, and braces. At 17, I wore unflattering, bulky sweaters that covered the self-inflicted scars on my arms and hid my hair under a bandana because I thought it looked cool. At 19, I wore a beaded headband, John Lennon glasses, and lived in t-shirts and jeans. At 21, I wore a tricorn hat with a yippee button and no bra. I was the cover girl on Bluegrass Unlimited that year, playing one of George's pre-war Martin dreadnoughts. At 27, it was a beige wool beret that made me look exotic and very European. I wore the off-the-shoulder French bras that were very sexy. At 28, I had a straw hat with cherries on it, just fun, and never wore it out of the house, but my girl child loved it. That hat was the beginning of being crazy, or maybe the beginning of waking up from being crazy. At 30, I wasn't paying much attention, but lived in leotards, skirts, and high heels, and wore no makeup. I left the beret at home. At 34, I lived in well-cut blazers, tight jeans, and fry boots. At 40, I wore combat boots because my hips didn't roll right, and I needed the weight on the end of my legs. At 42, I started to wear beaded baseball caps and realized I was terrified of bears. At 44, my head was bald, so I wore moccasins and huge flashy earrings because the surgeons gave me that one cute boob. At 47, I stopped being crazy and considered buying a new straw hat with root beer colored rose on the crown. I'm comfortable with my battle scars. At 72, I got a tattoo. I changed my name to something pretty and wear whatever is clean, go barefoot and braless, sans hats. I'll swear as I please. Never mind watching my language. I suit myself and I still lose my goddamn mittens. I became more and more self-aware and able to look inward and take responsibility for my adult decisions. I was able to listen without being defensive or aggressive and to take risks. I was finally able to laugh at myself and at the absurdities life throws at us all. So my expertise is self-deception. For instance, if I eat a whole container of Oreo Thins and wash them down with a caffeine-laden, slim-fast, high-protein shake, it's only 180 calories. It's fine, and I'll still lose weight. But it's okay for me to break the Nestle boycott because the stuff tastes so good. The older I get, the better my mastery of sorting your crap from my crap, and my bullshit antennae vibrate at a frequency that drives me over somebody's edgy delight at particularly nasty gossip because I'm supposed to be wise. Old age forces me to take a second look at my mortality and plan for a future in the midst of a global pandemic and the possibility of leaving a huge mess behind for my heirs should it be my time to walk on. I wish to leave with as few regrets as I can and take up the unfinished business in my next life. So I have my gimme list because death is the ultimate metamorphosis. And this is this crone's gimme list. I want a big gold cloisonné fish like in Cien Años de Soledad, jointed and jangly on a gold chain to remind me of my last 100 years of solitude. I want chicken and dumplings for dinner and a male friend or family member across the table from me. I want to spend time on the beach with other women or throw myself in front of bulldozers in protest. I want to learn something new every day and to speak Mandarin fluently. I want to teach a child how to bead on a loom and to bake a cake and to swear in German. I want to skip and jump and maybe learn to dance or ski. I want to be able to get up by myself and slap big city taxi cabs on the trunk with huge neon stickers that say, "Asshole!" The closer I come to shucking off the cocoon of mortality, the more willing I am to leave with my Grim Reaper friend. We all have last wishes, but no control over what happens once we've decided we're gonna walk on. So, keep those preachers away. Send in the artists and musicians, the drummers, the strummers, composers and poets, mystic and sacred whores, for they are closer to God and immortality, and throw a damn fine party. They are the ones who soothe the grief, wipe the tear, bring joy to gloomy, weepy celebrations, and waltz with those gentle guides back to the spinning galaxies at the edge of the universe. Please keep those damn preachers away.